Hello. Hope you're doing great. So today I'm gonna be reacting to Genesis back in New York City. So this is from the 2025 remaster. So I'm very excited. I haven't listened to the whole album. I have listened to 8 songs actually from the album. When I last time I checked, it was like a lot of music. It had two albums or something like that. And this is a song suggestion by James, the great James. So James has been one of those patrons from January, from the beginning, and he has been doing the 6 songs a month. So he's putting a lot of his music taste and his music experience in my exploration, right, of music, and it's been amazing. And Genesis is one of those bands that have grown a lot on me, and it's one of my favorite progressive bands. I'm very excited that I'm gonna be reacting to Peter Gabriel, right? So I have done a lot of Phil Collins singing, and after listening to Peter Gabriel solo music, right? Now coming back to Genesis, it kind of feels very different. So I'm very excited. So yeah, this is from the 2025 remaster. So James, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. And we're gonna do this. So the song is almost 6 minutes. So I'm gonna react to this as a classical guitarist. So the way that it works, like every video I say, right? I'm gonna watch the whole thing without stopping. I don't like to stop the music because it kills the vibe. I like to listen to the whole thing in one take. And then after that, I will come back to the beginning and I will give you my first impression, things that caught my attention the most. Also, I will give you a little analysis and theory, history, things that remind me in classical music. So there I will play and stop and do all the stuff. But in the beginning, I just like to play the whole thing and enjoy the music, right? That's my reaction there. So let's do it. So we're recording, right? Let's do it. Let's see what's going on with this. Huh. He sounds so different. Time signature, interesting. Okay. Ooh. Huh. Such a new atmosphere with the piano. like that. I like how the guitar sounds. So interesting. Okay. Oof. Jeez. I feel like there's a lot of things. Okay. This is this is great. It sounds so different when normally they sound, especially the Peter Gabriel is more like more angry. But also the song is so like I don't know, so interesting. They have this like this sounds, but I don't know. There's a lot of things going on. And when I say a lot of things, is that obviously I had to do from the beginning. Of course, pure progressive music. There is a lot of things. Sometimes there was section that it reminded me a little bit of Baroque music, especially the bum 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 bum. Bum, 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 bum. Even the main thing, I don't know how to describe that. It's like a synth. It's the Megatron, but it had this motif, and it's so interesting how it sounds. And then we had the piano entering, doing the same motif, but now it's giving more bigger harmonies. It changed everything, which I love. And I need when I go check it out, I need to check if the Mellotron is doing the same motif. And then there's a section where the guitar enters. I was wondering, where's the guitar? Probably it's doing the motif with the Mellotron, I think. But then there's a part of the guitar enters where I love how it sounds, but then we had the voice doing a weird effect. Again, I think that Peter Gabriel, it does a lot of interesting thing with the voice, and again it sounds very rough, which is very often, while he sometimes can sound a little rough with his voice, in the meaning of that his voice is a little raspy sometimes. Here he's super intense. But yeah, again, you go to progressive because obviously there's a lot of things going on, but it's a little different to what normally you respect from Genesis. Not different in the sense that it's progressive. This is pure progressiveness, right? But it's a little different. And again, I think that this is one of those songs that I really need to go to the beginning to analyze, because, I feel that in one take I cannot, obviously this is not like a 15-20 minute song, but, it have a lot of very great things, and I want to go little by little. So, let's see. I even forgot this introduction with the bass. I even forgot about that. Actually, that entrance is so weird, actually. I'm going to analyze the entrance. Ba-bum, 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 ba-bum. You see, it's da. We do a modulation as in the beginning of the music, because in the music we had bum, bum, but we're in minor, and then we don't even enter to major. We modulate to something else. This is the motif that is so weird. I don't know how to describe this. Those are arpeggios, of course, but I don't know. This is so interesting. That's what I was telling, that sometimes it does feel Baroque, But there's another section that it does give me more baroque vibe. But again, that introduction, we go from pom pom, and then we modulate the pa, and then with the drum, right? So weird. And then the time signature here is very weird. Dun 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 pa pum 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 3, 4, 1. Yeah, let's see. Let's figure out that. Two, three, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. I can be 3, 4, or more very common is 4, 3. When I see that it's like 3, 4, and then it's changed to 4, 4, or it can be 4, 4, changed to 3, 4, or a 7, 4. So, but let's see. Let's try 4, 3. Way. Let's see. 2, 3. 2, 3. Yeah, it can be 4, 3, 3, 4, but it can be 7 too. 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1. I think that is more 43. 4, 3. Because here it changed a little bit weird. Here, wait. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3. Yeah. I mean, now, ahora, let me talk about the voice, Peter Gabriel voice. It sounds, I don't know why. I was thinking about Pink Floyd. I don't know why I was thinking about Pink Floyd. But the voice is kind of weird. Yeah, it does remind me of Pink Floyd a little bit. I don't know why. I love it, actually. It's very punk voice and dark at the same time. It's dark, yes. I feel that it's kind of dark, the whole shibamba, the whole thing. I agree with Joe James. This album is kind of dark. And of course, beginning with the cover of the album, it does represent very well the music. The music is, I would say, kind of like intriguing, and voice is like dark, and I mean, Peter Gabriel is singing very rough. You know, it's so interesting. Yeah. Okay. Now we have some changes. We're gonna try to hear the changing here. I love how this sounds. It's so interesting. It's pure progressive in the sense. It's like a dum da da pom pa da pom pa da. Oh, okay. So I obviously I'm checking why that section is so interesting. obviously it does repeat a little bit in the beginning, right? But and also having that change there is interesting, but also that change is super minor and a little bit like terror. Again, going from that, right now all the arpeggio sound kind of major, but then we go to minor with diminish or whatever. Like it sounds kind of like a little scary. It sounds very progressive, like Dream Theater, I would say. Obviously, Dream Theater from now, this is earlier, 1,000 times earlier than Dream Theater, but it does remind me, and again, it's just that they go a little bit more into, again, diminish, or I think that is diminish, right? Not sure, but it goes very minor. Okay, let's listen. Mira. So interesting. And every motif are different, like every four. It does repeat, but I'm gonna show you. Two. Yeah, all the motif except one, they're kind of different, and so. And then now we repeat. No, it changed. Oh man, but now we have the same thing, but with the piano. Oof, it does make such a difference. And I think that me hearing that piano, giving the major chords, like more, the arpeggio continue with the mellotron, I think that is, but then the piano is giving you the full harmony. Oh, yes, and I love hearing that piano sound like a hard keyboard, like classical piano. Oh yes. And Peter Gabriel, of course, he's just singing his voice there, raw, heavy. It's just. Oh, yes. Yeah. It's very rappy, heavy. Love it. Beautiful stuff. I love this sequence here. Okay. Again, I love that sequence. But now we have the entrance of the guitar, which I was missing. And actually, I like what the guitar does, but then we have something very weird with the voice. Super. And that's also, we continue with the dark theme. Actually, when you see this picture down, you see a guy hiding in the back. Yeah. All right, look at the guitar. Oh, again, it's short. It's just, I like how it sounds the guitar, and it's so interesting. That was very short. Now I hear, this part here is a little bit more Genesis. This is very classical Genesis with the sound. And then again, we have the guitar there with the distortion, and I love it. Now we go, like I said, we go more Genesis, and this is what they do. Also, that voice thing is so weird. So now we have the same motif, but now we have the organ sound, which is sound more funeral. I don't know. So now like I said, we have the same arpeggios pattern with the motif that it kind of reminds me a little bit baroque. I don't know why, but instead of the piano, which before it entered major beautiful, helping the harmony to move a little bit more, then we have the organ. So it's such an interesting surprise idea that I like, which it maintain those surprise things. It does maintain the music alive, I think. I love this part of it here. This part, I love it. Again, it's the first time that I hear the guitar after having the Mellotron. I mean, right now it's not the first time, but the first time over here, it was very pleasant to hear the guitar. Okay. So that's what I got from this. So back in New York City, this is a really good song. So far I'm being enjoying this the Lamb Downs on Broadway album. Again, I love the dark aspect to it. Actually, from the other song that I have heard, all of them, they have their own, the unique thing. Yes, we have sections where it's pure Genesis. You know, there's come a time where you know how they tend to sound. But so far also there's a lot of interesting things, and this song have that arpeggio pattern and those different entries with the organ, the keyboard, even with the guitar, right? But then the voice is raspy and heavy, I would say. I mean, of course, the lyrics, I cannot understand the lyric because I'm trying to listen to the music so much. Like when I'm doing Genesis, in this case, I need to listen to what's happening, right? For me to be able to mention things, I had to listen very profoundly what's happening. So a lot of the time when that happens, the lyrics, I cannot, unless I have the lyrics in my face, I cannot. It's too much for my brain. I love it. I love to have a lot of things in my brain, but also there's so much that I can, Also, English is my second language, so it's a little bit more difficult for me to treat it as a first nature. Of course, I can talk to it and listen to it easily, but in music, when it's mixed with thousands of things going on at the same time, I just cannot process it as fast. Yeah, that's the beauty of Genesis, that if you don't know the lyrics, you still are enjoying music. And this is very funny, but sometimes I treat Genesis a little bit like classical music, because again, they know how to modulate, and there's so much surprises and so much unique things that, for example, a song like this, I would just treat it like a little bit like classical music, and I had to listen to what's going on. So anyway, that's what I got. Thank you so much for watching the video all the way to the end. I really appreciate it. And yeah, if you want your song request, go to my Patreon. And if you want to comment your opinion, right, good, or if you agree with me or not, it's a safe place to talk, and we can talk about it. But yeah, thank you so much. See you in the next one. Take care.